In our last video, we covered how a girl's physical proximity can reveal her interest. Today, we're taking it up a notch by decoding her facial expressions. Believe it or not, her face can give away more than she'd ever admit. From subtle eyebrow raises to lingering smiles, these signs will help you spot when she's really into you. 1. The smile, the first clue. Let's kick things off with the smile, because let's be honest, it's the most obvious one. But here's the catch. There are different kinds of smiles. A polite smile, like the one she gives to the guy handing her coffee, is usually closed lip, short and, well, polite. But a genuine smile, that's the jackpot. A real smile lights up her whole face. Her eyes crinkle, her cheeks lift, and she'll show teeth. If she's smiling like that around you, it's not just because you cracked a joke, it's because she feels good when you're around. A key indicator here is how long the smile lasts. If her smile lingers just a few extra seconds, especially when she makes eye contact, it's a sign of attraction. The psychology behind it is simple. When we genuinely like someone, our brains release those feel-good chemicals, and her body can't help but smile in response. So, if you're seeing this, don't doubt yourself. She's into it, and she's into you. 2. Eyes don't lie. The window to her interest. Next up, we've got the eyes. They say the eyes are the windows to the soul, but in this case, they're more like a megaphone announcing her interest. The first thing to look for? Pupil dilation. When she's attracted, her pupils naturally get bigger, a reaction she can't control. Our pupils dilate when we see something or someone we like. It's a biological response to excitement. Now, let's talk about blinking. Fast, frequent blinking can be a sign of heightened emotions. So, if you notice her blinking more than usual, it's a sign that she's feeling something extra when she's with you. But here's the real kicker. If she maintains direct eye contact, especially for longer than usual, that's a major green light. Most people avoid prolonged eye contact unless they're really engaged. And if she's locking eyes with you, she's definitely tuned in. 3. The lip bite, a subtle flirtation. Here's where things get a little more flirty. If she's biting or licking her lips while talking to you, she's not just thinking about what to say next. She's signaling attraction. When women draw attention to their lips like this, it's a subconscious flirtation cue. Think about it. Lips are one of the most sensual parts of the body, so when she bites or licks hers, she's subtly directing your focus there. This little move is often an unconscious way of signaling that she's thinking about you in a more romantic or intimate light. It's part of what psychologists call self-touching behavior, which can indicate nervousness or excitement, both of which come into play when someone's attracted. So if she's doing this while also maintaining eye contact, you can bet she's interested. 4. The eyebrow flash, the hidden greeting. Now, this one's a blink and you'll miss it kind of move, but it's super telling. When a woman is excited to see you, she'll do something called an eyebrow flash. It's quick, just a subtle raise of the eyebrows, but it happens instinctively when she's genuinely happy you're there. This little flicker happens in less than a second, so you have to be paying attention. But once you know to look for it, you'll see it all the time. Why does this happen? Well, it's a reflex tied to surprise and excitement. Her eyebrows go up because she's acknowledging your presence in a way that signals, I'm happy to see you. Most guys miss this, but now that you're clued in, you'll start catching it. Keep an eye out for that quick eyebrow lift. It's a hidden gem in the world of attraction. 5. Blushing, the physical giveaway. Blushing is one of those classic signs of attraction that's pretty much impossible to hide. When she blushes, especially after you give her a compliment or during eye contact, it's because her body is reacting to heightened emotions. Her cheeks turn pink because her blood vessels are dilating in response to the adrenaline and excitement she feels around you. Blushing is involuntary, which means it's one of the most honest signals she can give you. If you notice her blushing more than once during your conversation, it's not just because of the room temperature. She's definitely feeling something. And the best part? It's not something she can fake, even if she wanted to. So if she's blushing, it's a pretty clear sign she's into you. 6. Soft gaze, the eye of affection. Here's a more intimate, often overlooked sign, the soft gaze. Unlike direct eye contact, a soft gaze is more relaxed and tender. It's the kind of look she gives when she's really comfortable around you, and it's almost as if she's lost in the moment. If you catch her looking at you like this, it's not just polite interest, it's affection. A soft gaze often means she's thinking about you on a deeper level. It's her way of connecting without words. You'll usually notice it during quiet moments, when there's a pause in conversation or after you've shared something personal. If she's looking at you with a gentle, almost dreamy expression, that's a huge sign that she's emotionally invested. 7. The prolonged smile, happiness around you. We touched on smiles earlier, but let's dive a bit deeper into the prolonged smile. This is when she smiles just a little too long, longer than necessary for politeness. If she's smiling before, during, and after you talk, it's because you make her genuinely happy. A smile that sticks around is a sign that she's enjoying your company and isn't in a rush to move on from the moment. Smiling like this is her way of showing that she's not just being nice. She's genuinely happy to be around you. The prolonged smile is one of those signs you can easily miss if you're not paying attention, but it's a strong indicator of interest. Pay close attention to how long her smile lasts when she sees you. If it lingers, she's probably into you. 8. The chin lift, confident attraction. Confidence is a huge part of attraction, and one of the more subtle ways a woman shows this is by lifting her chin slightly when she's talking to you. It's a small gesture, but speaks volumes. Think of it as her body's way of saying, I'm interested and I'm comfortable showing it. When a woman raises her chin, it often signifies confidence, openness, and even a bit of flirtation. You'll see this when she's relaxed in the conversation, almost as if she's lifting her face toward you, inviting more interaction. Psychologically, lifting the chin signals a willingness to be vulnerable, which is key when she's attracted. It's an unconscious move that suggests she feels safe and is intrigued by you. The next time you're chatting and you notice her subtly lift her chin, especially paired with a smile or eye contact, that's her showing she's confident and interested in you. 9. Pupil dilation, an instant attraction tell. Pupil dilation is one of the most reliable yet overlooked signs of attraction. When a woman is attracted or excited, her pupils will naturally dilate, getting larger as her brain processes positive feelings. This isn't something she can control. It's a biological reaction that happens when we see something or someone we like. If you're chatting with her and notice that her pupils look bigger than usual, especially in a well-lit room, it's a solid sign that she's into you. The science behind it is fascinating. When we're stimulated, whether by excitement, attraction, or even adrenaline, our brains release a rush of chemicals that cause the pupils to expand. This makes it easier to take in more of the person we're focused on, literally and figuratively. So if you're catching her eyes looking extra wide, especially when paired with a smile or some flirty behavior, it's her body showing you she's fully engaged. Bonus tip, the eyebrow raise. Let's revisit the eyebrow raise because it doesn't just happen once. Sure, we've already covered the quick eyebrow flash when she first sees you. That's her subconscious excitement saying, hey, I'm happy you're here. But what most guys don't realize is that this move can happen again mid-conversation. That second eyebrow raise is even more telling. It's more subtle, but it happens when she's particularly engaged in what you're saying. Think of it like punctuation, a way for her to show, without words, that she's fascinated by you. Here's the best part. If you catch it while she's laughing at something you said or during a flirty exchange, it's a major signal that she's deeply into the moment and into you. Women won't usually admit they do this, but once you start noticing it, you'll see it's like her body's secret stamp of approval. Now that you've got the facial expressions down, get ready for the next video in our body language series where we'll dive into touch and physical contact, another huge indicator that she's into you. So, keep an eye out for that when it drops. And if you're enjoying these insights, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. See you in the next one!